Alrighty, hello everyone. Today we're back as DingDongDB. I'm Zoned, and with me is.
Hi, it's Code.
Alright, and so we have gotten a couple of things from Bushi Road here. 2 boxes of Neometropolis BP18 and this mysterious envelope. And
Ooh.
so let's talk about what we hope to see in Neometropolis first. Obviously, this is a set about Tokyo, which is mystical city. Here's some of the characters in Tokyo. I've run into all of these during my visits there.
Some of our clan leaders, of course.
Yes. So what are you particularly excited about in the set code?
So I'm actually very excited for Sword's new archetype being led by Shinra.
Yeah, and the dog, like Gamma, that can do almost similarly to what Latika does.
Gamma does a lot, and he's very fluffy and is a good boy.
Yeah, so that's Shinra on the box art here. I'm pretty excited. I mean, obviously, we're both Forest players, so Rolo and the Herbs gang is pretty exciting. But I think Mana here and her jewelry company is also pretty interesting. The playstyle is it's not exactly novel because it touches on Pale Moon, but it does a lot of fun stuff with the Vanish area, which, is a pretty unexplored area. So, should we get underway with opening some of the stuff then?
Sure.
Oh, also, obviously, Vania stuff. Exciting. That's why I got the playmat here, right? And we're hoping for some Vania appearances.
Let's hope.
Alrighty, so let's get underway with opening some stuff. First, we have this mysterious envelope. It says DingDongDB on it. Hopefully it's not, let me get the focus here. Alright, hopefully it's not cursed, but I doubt it. And then if you look at the back, right, look at that.
That's such a cool seal.
Really sweet Shadowverse looking seal. Yeah, so let's break this awesome looking seal. Do you have a guess of what this might be, Code?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just very curious.
Okay, this is the sticker on here. I'm going to be careful not to ruin anything here. Alrighty, I think I've used my delicate touch. So, we have a card, and okay, I'm gonna have to bring one of these to you. Yeah, we got a pair of L's keychains, right? You notice that on the box art.
Oh,
if I bring it into focus again. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bring this to you. And then I'm gonna read this. To DingDongDB, a massive thanks for celebrating our 3rd anniversary with us. There's a little gift to thank you for all the love and support. And thank you so much, Bushira, for sending this to us. These are amazing. And I'm gonna see if I can use this as a token. Yeah, so one for you, one for me. I'm gonna have to put this on my massive keychain. Okay, so.
There's a hashtag at the bottom, actually. Let's.
Sorry. You're right. Hashtag SVE 3rd anniversary, and I believe this is the hashtag used on socials to enter some of the contests to try to win a prize. So check the BP18 3rd anniversary website and see if you win anything.
We'll actually link that in our description just to make it accessible. But
Alrighty, so let's get underway then. I'm gonna put one of these to use.
For good luck?
No, you'll see.
Oh.
To open up because it's a little bit sharp, so I'm gonna use it to open the shrink wrap. I think Elle would appreciate this usage,
Yeah, she probably would.
So that one's mine, the other one will be yours. Alrighty, so let's see.
Ooh, we have box toppers in this one.
Yeah. Let me learn how to do this. Alrighty. So this will look pretty nice.
The focus is a little.
Yeah. I'm going to touch it up so you can see what this looks like, right? So you have a box topper. This is going to be a voting slip. I think what we might do is have people enter in our comments what they want to vote for, and we'll pick 2 lucky comments with the vote to enter, right? And so in the description, you can mention who the entrants are, Code, and let's work with that. So, all right, let's look at this box topper first. I'm going to focus on that. So this is going to be, I think, the tokens, and then, I think the serialized cards can also be in here. Alrighty, so we got Youthful Strike. This is L's token.
Her Super Evolve token.
Yeah, these are all tokens created on Super Evolve. And Adorned with Jewels. This card caused Rebel Against Fate to get banished from the game, not the banish zone. Okay, so Exciting.
That is a problem card because the infinite loop is scary. The infinite loop is very scary.
So we got a few packs here.
Oh, yeah. The focus again?
Oh no! I'm gonna
okay.
It's gonna be intentionally kind of blurry in the background here. Because we're gonna look at the cards up front. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's get underway. This is the first pack. Night Screech. This brings back memories. It's a vampire support card. Night Screech. Verdant Law Supplicant. Right. So this is part of the Tokyo Forest Evo theme. Notice that she evolves for 0, and she can only evolve if you have evolved another follower this turn. Which, how can you do that? I guess we'll find out. Lightning Clawed Loafer. What do you think of Draconic Duelist cards, Code?
I am actually pretty excited. L is obviously a very good card, but there's another legendary we might see that adds a massive amount of consistency and just a little bit of extra damage.
Yeah, and I think this one's like acts as kind of like a removal spell. And we got a foil, Neon-tailed Prefect, another Draconic Duelist. They have this whole like school aesthetic, right? Because their faction is a school.
We also got her base right there.
Yeah. Lucius Sellsword. So we have, this is another iteration of Lucius. I like that he's got the mercenary trait. Brilliant Cut. Okay, so this is a Tokyo rune card. It deals with the banish zone. This one's really important for adding to banish or converting to damage. And then our Evo Cold Case Analyst. Alright, so this is going to be a sword card, and it mentions Gigabyte Counters and Gigabyte Blade. So I guess we'll see what that does. This card is really strong, though, from our experience. Alrighty. So I think, let's open up another pack here. Alrighty. Oh, this part I have some history with. Estrella Beast.
Estrella.
It's a dragon card, but so Igni and I did a thing on his channel once, and he made me globe 3 of these in digital. Well, one, he said 1, but I went for all 3. So I'm gonna make him sign this.
You went all in on it.
Princess Tina, that's Lucius's sister, so she can actually search for a Lucius.
And other one.
Illusions. Yeah. Illusionist. What do you think of this?
So
is this card real or an illusion?
The main interaction I think of is Sahakiel and Israfil.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's kind of like another Sahakiel. Okay, let's go to the next one. Righteous Conviction. So this is another Super Evolve token. This one generated by Sashiro, and it does a heal trigger and a removal action, right? So that's kind of what Haven's theme is. Bejeweled Advisor. Alrighty. Another rune card. Oh, Sowing Paradise. Okay. Yeah, look at this guy. What do you think, Code?
The recursion is extremely powerful. And by the time you even want to recur some of your cards, it'll be 0. So don't worry about that.
That's the thing, right? This card costs X like to play X equal number face-up Evolve Tokyo followers in your Evolve deck. The Tokyo Forest deck is looking to chew through Evos, but we haven't really seen a card, I think, that shows us how we're going to do that. So let's see. Crescent Moon of Centennial Death. This card is really nice too. 2-cost Tokyo follower in your cemetery. That is the theme for Abyss. And Bird's Eye Investigator. Oh my god, another strong sword card.
There are so many good combinations of targets for this card.
Yeah. Or you can just find Shinra or Gamma on their own, right? So let's see if we see what those are.
You probably wouldn't select Shinra off of it because you've already evolved, but you can choose up to 2 followers, so...
Okay. I see. Okay. Well, we'll see if we get some other sword followers so we can see. But Cold Case Analyst is one of them, right? So 3rd class officer. Okay, so this one did get a bit of an errata. I don't know how much attention we should bring into that. This is Ministry, but that should be Ward Office. So basically anyone in a suit that's not this guy.
Almost all of the actual TOGH KEYOH traded cards in neutral are Ward Office instead of...
There's 2 notable exceptions, and they're the criminals. But I think one great search target for this will be a A-class Pyromancy, if we see that. Heavenly Hound. Yeah, so this is not a Tokyo card. There are a few non-Tokyo cards. I think we've seen a few. This is pretty cool. It's a Wardhaven support card. Although, oh, and speaking of non-Tokyo cards, Beryl Dream Eater, following up with the vampire theme. She's a demon vampire that summons bats. And if we see her Evo, we'll know what that does. Hellflame Dragon. Now this is a bit of a surprise.
That's a
I did not expect to
throwback.
see that. Yeah. Do you know what card makes this?
I do not, but we'll see if we can get it.
Mari Card Conjure. Oh, this card gives me PTSD. Draw a card, bury the top card of your deck. And it looks like a spell boost kind of card to me.
It's spell
and she's got the
boost?
mage trait.
But
spell
there
chain,
are
my bad.
Spell chain, yeah, right. But there are some very unique applications, to say the least.
Yeah, the mage trait also isn't nothing, right? So... Okay, and then Full Moon of Centennial Demise. Now this card I think is extremely powerful. It's 1 damage to each enemy leader and follower on the field. And then if there are 10 2-cost cards in your cemetery, deal 2 damage instead. So we're looking at we're getting a bit of the theme for Abyss here. And okay, here we go.
There's our
All right,
Gigabyte Blades.
All right, explain this card to me, Code. What does this do?
So first off, it's the core of your TOGH KEYOH sword, as almost every card either accelerates the Gigabyte counters or spends it.
Right.
Notably, for example, Cold Case Analyst on her own actually does 4 counters, because if we see her fanfare, we can see why.
And then, right, so every time something evolves, enters the field, it'll gain counter, and then you're going to spend those counters for to redeem your prizes. Okay, so...
Oh, there's our first multi-evo.
Yeah. So a lot of the Tokyo Forest cards that can evolve have this test, aside from the one we saw previously. You may play any number of evolution abilities per turn, and they'll have effects that they'll have on evolves, and they'll do something whenever a field of one of your follower evolves, and that's how you're going to churn through your evos quickly. Now, one more point of note, you can see this on the FAQ, is that when you go second, right, or when you have evo points, you may use 1 evo point for every evolution ability you activate that turn.
It is not once per turn to use an evo point.
Once per evolution, which you're normally limited to once per turn.
I do have a fun little theory about that Gigabyte Blade card in Crosscraft.
Oh, okay, interesting. Let's. Do you want to share with us, or do you want
to? We'll see if we get some more of the fun interactions.
Okay. We have Armed Almirage here. Select enemy follower in the field, destroy it, and give your leader +3 health. I think this is kind of sort of like Sealed Fodder. Doesn't seem particularly strong because it just has cost a lot and doesn't have other synergies. But it does heal, so true. Oh, this card's really nice. Gnawing Rat. One thing that's notable, if you've ever played 2-cost Abyss back in the day, right? It's kind of awkward that like all your cards cost 2, which means you're skipping a few turns, especially
usually
turn 1.
Skipping
but when playing this, discard a 2-cost card. This card costs 1 less. This is a 1-drop in your 2-cost deck. It's really silly, and it replaces it. It also acts as draw later. So if you play it on 1, it cycles, it builds board, and discarding is good, right? We've seen cards that want to fill your cemetery, so it's really sweet.
Ooh,
okay. El Clasico.
This card is just as good as it was in digital.
Oh yeah. In digital, right? This card basically enabled entire bounce strategies when it came out. I would argue that in some cases it's even better in paper because removal is at more of a premium in Shadowverse Evolve than in digital. Also, Hunter trait that becomes useful later.
Oh.
Votary of Content. This is going to be an evolution card in Haven. So, on evolve, select an enemy follower on the field, deal it 2 damage, and if you gain health this turn, deal 2 damage to your leader. So, right, a lot of healing base support. Might tie in with a certain amulet that everyone's really a fan of. Deliver Punishment, another healing based card. Give your leader +1 health. If you have Sashira Admonishing Faith, that is the Haven legendary, the leader of the Haven clan. You also evolve her. And okay.
Hi, Shinra.
Shinra, okay, Code, go over this. You mentioned Gigabyte Blade.
So
you can even see her, on her hand.
yeah, so her base form actually summons a Gigabyte Blade from your deck, and that Gigabyte Blade is very, very hard to remove. Let's just say that much.
It practically can't be removed, right? It can't be destroyed or banished by abilities.
If we ever get a way to transform an amulet, there might be, but
let's keep going. I'll put these two side by side.
So on Evolve, you can deal 3 to an enemy follower, but if you have 3 KEYOH cards on your field, you deal 4.
Yeah.
She herself counts, Gigabyte Blade counts, and we have a couple of other KEYOH amulets, namely the one cost.
But I'm looking at the next two lines though.
Yeah. As every as every clan leader has, she has then on Super Evolve put a token into your EX area, and hers is all access search. It puts 3 Gigabyte counters on a Gigabyte Blade, and lets you draw 2 cards, which is just a massive amount of confusion.
Wait. So what does all access search do?
It's it
draws. Okay, just kidding. You keep going.
So she also has another ability that is very strong.
Using Gigabyte counters, yes.
You can remove 10 Gigabyte counters, which you can usually get to by turn 5 to turn 6. You can remove 10 of them to deal 8 damage to your opponent. It's uninteractable.
That's a lot of damage.
And it can get out of control very quickly.
Alrighty. Let's move on to the next card. Thanks for the explanation. Alistair Argentum Astrum. So this is going to be a non-Tokyo card who interacts with the Tokyo rune trait style. He is notably a healing effect. He is so he gives healing. That's pretty much all. And then another Votary of Contemplation. Non-foil this time. Alright, let's move on to the next pack. Alrighty, so first and foremost, this is going to be the Hellflame Dragon guy right here.
Ooh.
Draconic Mercenary. So let me get him in focus. Okay. Right. Actually, let me.
Oh, this is a very interesting card for sealed for sure.
Yeah. It's a huge issue for sealed. Right. So, but the part I'm noticing, mercenary trait. Let's go more chipper skipper support.
Well,
joking aside, he's probably not very good with chipper skipper. But yeah, he summons the Hellflame Dragon, and then he can start churning out dragons later on too. So, kind of a must-kill card. At least he engages to do this stuff, right? So, alrighty. Holy Bear Knight. If you say it really fast, it sounds like you're saying Holy Bear Knight. That's
scary. Bear Knight is a scary card.
But yeah, this is a really strong card as well in general. But I don't know if it really fits into Constructed. It's just an overall high quality card. Yeah. Enchanted Sword. So speaking of spell chain,
this costs one less for every 5 spells. So once you're at 15, which your Kuon will be at 0 at that point. Your Dimension Shift will cost 7 at that point. Yeah. You can select a mage follower on your field and give it +2/+2.
Yeah.
I will admit I have a hard time seeing it fit in modern spell chain decks.
You'd have to play it in a mage focused one, right? Like the mage spell chain ones. You might not play it for 0 because those decks can get to 10 in Cemetery, I think.
You can get to 10, but usually not 15.
And they're leaning on mages with Storm sometimes, or having a mage stick around. An Mirage again. Deliver a Punishment. We've seen her. A-class Pyromancy. So this is the ward off spell that we mentioned. This is a quick deal 2, right? Angelic Snipe with a bonus effect if you have Saito. And if we see Saito, he has another interaction with it. So I snuck a peek at something. Don't worry. Tokyo Neometropolis. So this is going to be Tokyo itself. It's an amulet, as locations often are. Look at the top 3 cards. You may reveal a Tokyo card not named Tokyo Neometropolis among them, add it to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. And then you may pay 1 and banish it, select a Tokyo follower in your field, give it +1/+1 on your leader +1. So this is, I think, particularly strong in... It's supposed to have synergy with a few different things, right? The banish is supposed to be good in Rune, the healing should be good in Haven, and the +1/+1, and being an amulet that sticks in the field, really good in Sword, right? So...
And I do think the consistency is just helpful in in Forest.
It depends, I think, because that's a lot of play points, and Forest is very play point hungry for its play.
That's true. That's true.
So we snuck a peek at this. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
and
hi,
that
L.
is L, Destructive Dragon. This is the side of her that has all the text. She is on her front side. She is just a 3 play point 3/3 with no text. It's for Evo for 1. On Evolve, she will look at the top 3. She is a chipper skipper, although I think some people might say that she's not a chipper skipper. We'll see.
She's an Aleph.
Aleph? Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's closer. Yeah. So, Draconic Duelist card from among them into your EX area costs 3 less to play this turn. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. And then Youthful Strike token in your EX area. Youthful Strike, I believe we saw earlier, right? So, gives any Draconic Duelist Storm and destroys an enemy follower. Really strong. Alrighty.
Notably, she doesn't need to select a 3 cost or less. You can pick something if you want to hold on to it for later. It costs 3 less this turn.
Or if you have enough play points, just immediately summon the Pure Voice Dragoon.
True. Or drop if you want to keep snowballing a board.
Yes. So alright, here's Heavenly Hound. Another follower again. Barrel Dream Eater. Rain Elfsmith. Oh, I love Rain. And this is actually really close to what she does originally. Select another follower on your field, give it +1 health, rush, and it doesn't take damage. Pretty cool. Just an interesting card. Adorned with Jewels. Sowing Paradise. Rolo Rone Verdant Purifier. Alrighty, so this is the leader of the Forest Gang, right? You notice he's got any number of Evo per turn. Select a Tokyo card in your summary chain, put in your EX area, costs 2 less to play this turn. So usually you're going to play another Tokyo Forest card that can also evolve, like the Pugilist. That guy costs 2 as well. Yep. And we'll see what he does on the evolve side, but I do know off the top of my head he is quite nice. And here's Rolo on a card, Sprouting Retribution. This is a removal card. Right, he's helping nature fight back. Okay, and then, right, so cost X less play, right, another common with all the spells. Enemy follower, deal 5 to enemy follower and deal 1 to its leader. So it's kind of like Ivy Spellbomb, right? Is that what it's called?
Except Ivy Spellbomb has the combo thing.
All right.
Doesn't?
Alright, so yeah, this is the guy I was trying to tell you about. This. See, he's a neutral Tokyo card, but he's not a ward office, because this guy's a criminal. He's even in his name. Cyberglass is criminal. He's just the evolved form.
I will admit, I don't know the stats of the base form. It's
3/2. He only gains attack on evolve.
That's a unique effect. That's a unique stat distribution.
It is, yeah. I like when they do that. So here's another Rain Elfsmith, another Draconic Mercenary, another Holy Bear Knight, another Enchanted Sword, Neon Tail Prefect, and another Gigabyte Blade counter user. Code,
Hi,
do
Gamma.
The honors.
So,
the Fluffy Doggo.
First off, his fanfare draws a card, always nice. But if you can remove 10 counters from a Gigabyte Blade, and deal 5 to all enemy followers, so extra removal, and he also gets +2/+2 in Storm. Yeah. Which allows him to punch your opponent as well.
Yeah, really strong. I think of him as Lodica with fewer steps. What do you think?
I have to think about that one, honestly.
Okay, while you think about that, we're gonna go to the next card. Warp Progress. As an additional cost to play, discard a Tokyo card. Deal 4 to an enemy follower in the field. Heal for 1. Right, we see that trickle healing on a lot of these neutral cards. Yep. And draw a card. So this helps you filter a card while removing an enemy follower in the field. Quick effect also. Quick effect deal 4 is really strong for 2. And we're gonna see the Barrel Dream Eater Evo. So this is Knight. I forget what it's called. The whatever. It's the she'll summon 2 more Forest Bat tokens, right? So you can also play the one that she put in your EX, and then deal enemy damage equal number of Forest Bat tokens. Night Horde. That's the name of the card. On her Evo effect.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What do you think about Vampire?
I think Vampire's got some potential, but we're gonna have to see the Vampire Queen herself, the young Vampire Queen herself, to see what it truly does. Because the issue is the deck's ability to finish the game. Alright, so speaking of young leaders, Monica Cloudhall Admiral. Actually, I think she's just short, not young. She evolves for 1. Summon 2 Night tokens, and then strike Field enemy follower equals the number of followers in your field. Kind of like Barrel, actually, but with anything, not just bats. Carbuncle of Mysteria. Now, I'm a huge fan of Carbuncle, but not this one. It's not.
Cute. It's still a cute card.
Okay, but it doesn't give me free spell tokens. So, their class officer, Forest Bat. Always a fan of that. Vampire Queen's Castle. Okay, so
this is just a good card.
This is an insanely good card. Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to use the Queen Vampire effect, although the Queen Vampire summer version is actually kind of playable. But the first effect, mainly, and the second effect, summon a bat for free, is really strong for a multitude of reasons. So
yeah.
Exclamation Crow. Okay, so this card is a recycling card for demons, and it also has some healing effect on there. And then, okay. And speaking of vampires, Vite, Twilight, Highborn. He's got a lot of text on him. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal a vampire card from that one, so that's Fortress effect. But yeah, and then if you reveal the follower with Vania in its name, summon a Forest Bat token. So it's a bonus effect. If he finds Vania, he summons a Forest Bat. And then, just make sure that's visible. Once per turn, if you have 5 vampire cards in your cemetery, give each Forest Bat on the field +1/+1. That helps a lot in helping them survive AoE effects and making them stronger. Also, synergizes really well with something that could give them Storm if we see that, which we won't hear. Covetous Serpent.
Okay, it would have been good timing, though.
Yeah, but it can't be because this is the Evo slot. Actually, that's not true. She is an Evo card. Anyway, so Covetous Serpent Evolve. Once it's evolved, it gains Storm. It also gets refreshed, and it retains its engageability to reveal 2 costs from your two cost cards from your hand, selecting the follower, deal 4 damage. This is a very strong card in TOGH Abyss. This card.
Golden Bell.
Golden Bell. Maybe if we put 2 of these on an angel, it could be a bell ringer.
True.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Have fun with editing that one. Alright, so pretty good card overall. Ties in well with the Haven theme. Last Words means you don't have to actually pay its effect to banish it, but it's bury it, but it's nice to have the option. Prince Catacomb. This card was a terror in paper, but he does something completely different now.
You mean
fair last word? Yes, in not paper. Furious Mountain Deity. 4 cost 3/4 strike +3/+3. This is crazy.
In sealed, this seems extremely scary because if you can't clear it for 1 turn, and remember,
it becomes a 6/7. 6.
Remember, in our typical sealed format, we are allowed to flip an evolve card face down to give any follower rush.
Okay, but more importantly, after 1 strike,
okay. Yes, Sons. Hi, Adele.
Adele, generated by Ian Dragonbuster. Yeah, funny that when Ian is put into the field. So when Ian dies, she does damage. Doesn't seem jealous. That seems like the opposite of jealous, like vengeful.
Well, she's angry that her husband got killed.
She's jealous that her husband isn't there. Oh, that's right. Her lore, she goes around looking for Ian when he's not home for a while. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the lore. Yeah, okay. A-class Pyromancy again. Oops. Blossoming Lunarian.
This one's a very cute card.
Yeah. 1 beast, 1 cost Evo. Evolve this, and we'll see what the Evo does. Unshakable Prayer. This is a Sashiro-related card, so I'll go through this quickly. 3 cost, Fanfare. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. From among them, you may reveal 1 TOGH card not named Unshakable Prayer, and up to 1 Sashiro. So 1 card that is a Sashiro, and 1 card that is not Unshakable Prayer. Add them to your hand, so draw up to 2 cards. For the rest, put the rest on the bottom of your deck. The next TOGH card you play this turn costs 2 less. So if you choose to play a card after this, it'll probably cost 1. It is, and then you can also pay 1 to bury it to trigger a healing effect, and you can bank that too, so it's quite nice. And, okay, Bejeweled Bouncer, I like this guy. He is one of the win conditions in TOGH Root. On strike, he gets +1/+1 for every 5 cards in your banish zone, which allows you to do some snapshotting of the number of cards in your banish, because you're going to be fluctuating that quite a bit in the turn you play him.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's go to the next one. As an aside, it's going to be pretty long.
Yeah.
Magneer Purifying Light. This card is just a straightforward banish follower. Bloodthirsty Hamster.
It's the
huge
hamster.
Card in the community. Huge card in the community. Also a terror in Glory Finder. Malolo, Lil Mountain Lass. Yeah, she's interesting. I think she goes into the spell. She kind of is support for the forest spell deck, but like, I don't know. That deck got a lot of awkwardness in it.
One question I have. So some cards say the playing it costs less. Like for example, we have the TOGH forest spells. If you play them for 1, does that affect this one?
What do you mean?
So if you play the KEYOH retrieval spell at 1 cost,
I have no idea. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know when this cost is counted. I think we'll have to look up the FAQ. I don't know off the top of my head.
If y'all know, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Cyberglass's criminal base.
Oh.
So yeah, 3/2, and he can engage something, then evolve to trade it off. I feel like this is propaganda against like Google Glass, but you know, I don't know.
No one remembers Google Glass. It's okay.
Guiding words. Yeah. So look, it's got Sashiro and Rolo in it. Draw a card. If there's a TOGH follower in your field, give your leader +1 help. Pretty good. Oh, Ginger, accursed word. Okay. Another banish card. 10 cost. This costs X less to play X equals the number of cards in your banish. Put a Ginger's Curse token in your X area. Ginger's Curse is a 1 cost spell token. Select enemy cost in the field. Enemy follower on the field. It loses all abilities. Changes attack and defense to 1. So honestly, Ginger's a little underwhelming, but you know, it is what it is. Alrighty. And we got Verdant Authority Caretaker. This is another multiple Evo card. And whenever a follower in your field evolves, give your leader +1 health. Okay, and she costs 2, notably. And we have another Shinra Evo. Alrighty. A lot of Shinra in this pack.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Orca Run. This card made orcas in the digital, but yeah, so this is a marine removal spell. Really strong if you have 5 marine cards in your cemetery. And it's a quick.
Honestly, marine should get there extremely quickly at this point as well.
I see. Luminous Standard. Search your deck for all the Luminous cards. Put them in your hand and shuffle. And then, so this is kind of a slow card, right? And then select a commander in the field, give it +1/+1. So that makes up for it, but it doesn't actually help you summon out the Luminous cards. So.
But Luminous Standard is a commander. That is one notable interaction, as some cards, you know, interact with that.
I see. Sure. Authoring Tomorrow. Okay, so this is a quick to draw a card, and then you may then dual bury it AoE, so that's kind of interesting. That's good to have quick options.
Oh, that's actually a very powerful card in my opinion.
I think it can be, yeah. Votary of Contemplation, this is the base to the Evo that we saw earlier. Right, so I think we've already seen what she does. It's full moon. Oh, here's Sashiro. Okay, so this is so he's the Haven card that everyone keys off of. He has an Evo effect, which on Super Evo will generate a token. And then when your leader gains health, whenever your leader gains health, select an enemy follower on the field and deal 2 damage. Doesn't even have to be during your turn. So, really powerful effect there for controlling the board. Darksaber Melissa. She rush assail. Select enemy follower on the field. If there are at least 3 cards on this controller's field, destroy it and give this aura. And for the rest of the turn, doesn't take damage. So she kind of is the sort of antithesis to Aurelia. If you know what Aurelia does. Monica Cloudhawk Admiral. So on Evolve and Strike, she does the same thing again, right? Which is to target something, deal it. So it's what's that card? That's the quick that
Unbridled Fury.
Yes, she does that, right? Except not a quick speed. She has a lot of Unbridled Fury, I guess.
Yeah, but she can remove 2 things for her evolve.
Serpent Drake. Oh, this is a card with some history. And it's funny. So
wait, it is kind of like it.
Yeah. If overflows, it gets 4 mana becomes 4 play points becomes a 6/5, which is pretty strong. Rush, and yeah, whenever it takes damage, you can search for another one, summon it immediately, right? That's crazy too. You're limited to the number in your deck, so that makes it a little weaker, but like that's fine. Blind Spot Surveyor, another TOGH detective.
The Evo effect's actually pretty good too.
I see. We'll have to see if we see it yet. Here's the Bejeweled Bouncer base. Okay, and here is the TOGH Forest Super Evo token, which comes from Rolo's Super Evo. Draw a card. You may turn any number of face-up Evolve followers in your Evolve deck face down. So that's gonna be hard to use optimally, and gain 1 evolution point, which kind of makes up for the play point you pay for it. Really strong. One of the ways to gain Evo points going first, also. Red Winged Emission Skip. This is huge for Draconic Duelist. I'm gonna go over briefly. Basically, it's consistency and it's an amulet and it gives you healing, right? So,
just all good.
All good, yeah. Verdant City Pugilist. Pugilist, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And yeah, so he, his effect is to pump up Tokyo Follower every time he evolves, and he has an on-evolve effect to ping. Dragon-Eyed Secretary. She heals you whenever a Draconic Duelist. So that's one of the sub-themes of Draconic Duelist, is to attack with 4 attack, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of them get 4 attack. And Lorena, Ironwood Priest, I like her. Her whole thing is prayers and lifting, and I like one of those things, at least. And so yeah, she on her evolve, she'll shoot an enemy follower for her attack, which is not always 4 because there's a lot of attack and defense changes. Yeah, so that was a pretty interesting box. Let's go on to the next one then. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm just going to. We're gonna use L's keychain to open this.
Do we know the name of the character on L's keychain? I don't think we do, right?
I don't think so. You know,
let us know in the comments.
You know, my theory. Do you want my theory?
Yeah.
My theory is that its name is Cowrie.
Huh?
My theory is that the character on the keychain's name is Cowrie.
Cowrie?
Yeah, the rune leader in Worlds Beyond. Did you play the Worlds Beyond story?
I haven't had a chance to yet.
Okay, well, it's Elle features in Cowrie's story. So here's another voting slip. So remember, tell us in the comments who you want to vote for. Let's look at the box topper. All right, we have another Adorned with Jewels. I'm eating good. And a Ginger's Curse. Alrighty, and this one's SL frame too. Pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay, very Tokyo rune coded.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So maybe let's see a Vania, maybe an SP one ideally. Here's Malolo, Cyber Glasses Criminal, Serpent Drake, Blind Spot Surveyor, Guiding Words. Oh, here's a new card, Unorthodox Assistance. This has Shinra working with L. Perhaps L is helping Shinra solve a case. Mm-hmm. But this
is just consistency galore. It accelerates your gigabyte counter, gives you Shinra, which also accelerates your gigabyte counters.
Yeah, I think
everything the deck wants.
One thing that's nice about the deck is that you kind of want to see multiple copies of Shinra as well, right? So, and even if you've seen all your copies of Shinra, well, usually you'd already have won or lost, but also it doesn't do nothing. So. Mm-hmm. Bejeweled Supermodel, so draw 3 cards, banish 2 from your hand. Pretty nice. And another Shinra Evo.
You do play 3 Evo in TOGH KEYOH Sword.
Yeah, that does make sense. So that's good to have. Mm-hmm. Alright, Barrel Dream Eater, Rain Elf Smith, Draconic Mercenary, Righteous Conviction. This is the Seshiro token. Okay, another Rolo Rone base. That's pretty nice to have. Tokyo Neometropolis, and another Covetous Serpent. Alright. We can go through these. We've seen a lot of these cards, so we can go through this one a little bit faster. Holy Bear Knight. Just making sure it's in focus. Let's tap the camera just to make sure. Alrighty. Another Enchanted Sword. Armed Al Mirage. Gnawing Rat. Sowing Paradise. Deliver a Punishment. After School Break. Okay, this is kind of cool. You can see all the Draconic Duelist cards except with Tenka as well. You can search your deck for any 3. Do you play this card, Code?
I don't really have space for it in the versions I've been testing.
Okay, notably it's Tokyo only, so you can't search any Duelist, which kind of stinks.
But searching L is just honestly pretty decent.
Yeah, but for 7 is kind of high, so... Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Blind Spot Surveyor Evo. Mm-hmm. On Evolve, look at top 3, reveal a Tokyo card from among them. And okay, so he is another consistency piece. But also, he evolves, which gives you more gigabyte counters. Woo!
Also, that's one of the cards that goes really good in a TOGH KEYOH Forest and Sword Crosscraft. Just as a little sneak peek.
Okay, is that what you're cooking up? I see. Princess Tina, Illusionist, Move Near, Youthful Strike, Deliver a Punishment, Bejeweled Advisor, Verdant Authority Caretaker, and another Cyber Glasses Criminal. Is it the glasses that make him criminal, or was he criminal before he chose to wear the glasses? What do you think? Luminous Standard. No, what about Luminous Anomaly? Okay, just kidding. Authoring Tomorrow. You know, like the opposite of Standard. Luminous Different. Okay. Another
That
votary?
would be non-standard.
Oh, that's yeah, but that doesn't sound as funny. Listen, Full Moon, you stun locked me with that one. Brilliant Cut and Lightning Clawed Leader. This is the Loafer. This is the evolve of the one drop. She gains a lot of health, but she still goes back to your hand at the end of turn.
I believe the evolve is just to kind of help her ensure that she gets back to your hand.
Yeah, but it costs like 4 or something to evolve her, right? Like
I believe it's 3.
I see.
You can
It's still
see
a
if
pretty
you
high
get another
amount.
copy.
Yeah, here's Prince Catacomb, Furious Mountain Deity, Orca Run. Ooh, a shiny Cold Case Analyst.
Ooh.
I like to imagine Cold Case is referring to a case of cold beers, but is that YouTube appropriate? Hold on. You can bleep that out if you have to. Darksaber Melissa.
It'll be
and
fine. It'll be
here's
fine.
another Lorena. But no, obviously everyone knows what a cold case is. Alright, Bloodthirsty Hamster again. Huge. Malolo, Little Mountain Lass, another Cyberglasses Criminal. Diurnal Slumber, this is the Tokyo Abyss token. We should probably read it to see what Tokyo Abyss is. Select 3 Tokyo cards, up to, this is huge, 3 Tokyo cards in your cemetery with different names that cost 2 or less and add them to your hand. So this lets you recycle your win conditions, or your damage cards at least, which help you win. But the up to is important because sometimes you don't want to, well, you don't always have 3 targets, but sometimes you don't want to choose 3 targets because you want to leave some in your cemetery.
Mainly
right,
for
so
the
in Paradise.
charge effects.
Okay. Another Guiding Words, another Dragon-Eyed Secretary, another Bird's Eye Investigator. Okay. Seen a lot of the cards in the set, but there's a few notable ones we haven't seen. There's a little vampire girl, for example. Princess, Night Screech, speaking of vampires. Verdant Law Supplicant. Lightning Clawed Loafer, the base. Monica, Clownhound Admiral again. Neon-Tailed Prefect. Oh, okay.
Oh,
SL Tanka.
This is the other consistency piece that I was talking about.
Alright, would you like to talk about her? So,
Sure.
I'm trying to show the stats. 3-2.
She's
kind
a
of hard to see the
3/2.
3.
She lets you look at the top 2 cards, and you can add a Draconic Duelist card to hand with the rest at the bottom. And if you have a 4 attack Draconic Duelist follower that attacks, deal 1 damage to an enemy follower and its leader. Just that little bit of extra chip that helps.
It gives me PTSD for Burning Horn. Twilight Highborn. Oh, Carbuncle Evo.
Ooh.
Look at the top 2 cards. You may put an academic card from among them, add it to your hand, bury the rest. So bury 1, add 1, or sometimes bury 2, I guess. And then bury the top card of your deck. Still
Still
on
a
last
cute
words.
card. Still a cute card.
Because Evo looks kind of scary. Looks red.
I believe it's folklore inspired.
I see. Alrighty. Airbound Barrage again. Estrella Beast. Princess Tina. Red Winged Admission Gift. Shiny one. A-Class Pyromancy. Mari Card Conjurer. Amina Mad Eidolon. And Verdant Claw Supplicant.
Let's actually talk about Amina.
We haven't seen this one. Yeah. This card's funny. So Bane, 1/5, Bane, 4. Each player summons a Totem Madness token. The Totem Madness is 4-cost amulet tokens with Zealot Eidolon traits. At the start of your end phase, put a curse counter on this. Then, if this has 1 counter, deal 1 damage to your leader. So each player gets one of these, by the way, including you. If it has 2, discard a card. If it has 3, discard a card, and then deal 3 damage to your leader, and then bury this. So, obviously, if you don't have board space, you can't summon this. Your opponent doesn't have board space, they can't summon this. It is an amulet for you and your opponent. And yeah, so there are some implications on this card. Obviously, it is a curse, right? It's going to negatively impact you. But there are some decks that just get completely shut down by this card.
combo forest would definitely find it a little annoying, to say the least.
A little annoying, but you can bounce at least.
With Airbound Barrage, yeah.
Yeah. But the main deck that really gets hurt by this is a deck that rhymes with Bakina Babis. So that was not very subtle.
Nope. It's okay. We still don't really know what deck that is. It's okay. We definitely didn't talk about it in our last video.
No. Check out the guide on DingDongDB as well. Effectively translated from Japanese. Illusionist again. Mugnir, Purifying Light. Another Bloodthirsty Hamster. Seeds of Salvation again. Okay. Stunfist Assassin. Right, there's another non-ward office, so she's also a criminal. She's an assassin. So she'll assassinate someone when she enters the field by dealing 4 damage. Oh my god! It's an LU. Holy. Okay, hold on. I gotta find a sleeve for this immediately. Hold on. Let's sleeve her up. Don't mind the slight bit of dust on the outside. She'll be safe on the inside. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Bird's Eye Investigator. This is the base. So he is just a 4 play 0.33 ward with 1 Evo. And the Neon Tail Prefect Evo. So it looks like she's also a consistency piece, but I don't think you play her, right?
I personally haven't had experience playing her. Although I think that there are some versions of the deck that would have space.
I see. Alright, let's take another look at this L Evo. We've looked at her already, but that art is so gorgeous. Wait, does it have the keychain on it? Oh, shoot. I bet. Bump the camera. Let's see.
Oh, it does! It does!
Oh, she's got her keychain! Let's go!
The keychain did bring us good luck.
Alrighty. And then we have a Serpent Drake, a Blind Spot Surveyor, another Bejeweled Bouncer. I wonder if he likes playing Bejeweled. I prefer another match 3 game.
Bejeweled classic though.
Another Sashiro. Yeah, but it's kind of boring compared to other match 3 games involving orbs, you know what I'm saying? Unshakable Prayer, and
Bejeweled Twist though is a good one.
Gnawing Rat Evo. Select enemy follower on the field and destroy it. I forget how much rat costs the Evo, but it's kind of not...
I believe it's 4.
It's 4? I see, that makes sense. Yeah. So you kind of can play it over time. It kind of threatens to kill something, but often people aren't going to be playing the Evo. So its bark is worse than its bite.
Yeah.
Its bite. Okay. Carbuncle of Mysteria. 3rd class officer. Heavenly Hound. Hellflame Dragon. Lucius Sellsword. Vampire Queen's Castle. Sprouting, and another Cold Case Analyst Evo. Alrighty, well, that is the whole box. LU was achieved. That's pretty exciting. You know, it's nice to see one of the clan leaders. And L is going to be one of the really popular ones. We even have a Youthful Strike to go with her. Exciting. Alrighty, so any concluding thoughts? Oh yeah, we have these 2 voting slips. Remember, if you'd like to submit your vote on behalf of DingDongDB, let us sound off in the comments about what you would like.
Also, you can try to convince other people to vote for your favorite cards.
How is that going to work? You can figure that out in the description. But yeah, you know, be an interesting discussion topic. You know, more posts, I guess. We'll find a way to randomly select one. And or you know, best post that we like the most, maybe. You know, we can make it subjective as well. If you impress us, if it's funny, and we'll tag your post on the video, your comment. And yeah, so this is an awesome opening. We got you know, see a bunch of sweet cards, some nice SLs, and a U. Woohoo! Yeah, and we got to see a good smattering. The only thing I think, so unfortunately we didn't see Vania, but you know, that's fine. We can't ask for everything. Your thoughts, Code?
So honestly, I'm I'm very content with the box opening, but more importantly, I'm actually very, very excited for this set. This set feels like a complete shakeup in terms of the meta, in terms of...
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it feels like a new era of Shadowverse, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Super Evos were made to be played. Yeah, right, we have entirely new archetypes that are designed to be played, and I think they're relatively underexplored in terms of existing archetypes. So if you're a brewer, it's a good chance to go out and try cracking your hands at something new. And yeah, so we've been running for a long time.
Yeah.
We talked your ears off. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Bushiroad, for sending us.
Thank you, Bushiroad.
Thank you, Al, for the amazing luck.
Yeah.
With the keychain. So, on that note, that is goodbye from me.
Bye-bye.
Until next time.